Thanks, Mum.
Bye.
Can you get the door open? It's covered in blue cheese.
Oh, sure. Hi, Cal.
Hi.
Come on in, Cal. Rose is preparing the mother of all cheese balls.
Oh,
What can I say? I know my cheese.
And I know my wine.
Thank you.
Cheers, ladies.
It's a good wine.
It's a good cheese.
And good company.
You sure? Smell.
Oh, I still can't stomach blue cheese. You know that.
Well, speaking of things we can't stomach, I need you guys to help me with a decision.
Yeah, spill.
So you remember Nathaniel?
From the firm?
Yeah.
Do you want us to kill him?
No, please. Look, no, don't murder anyone. I need you guys to help me decide whether or not to pursue the issue.
Yes, of course you should. He can't just get away with treating you like this.
It's just not that simple, though. He's my boss's nephew, for God's sake.
Shit. Well, they can't fire you for going to the police, right?
No, but they can make my life pretty bloody difficult. Well, Nathaniel's been pretty clear that if I do anything about it, that I'll be losing more than just my job. It was terrifying. He was panting like a dog. His breath, awful. He basically said that he would huff and puff and blow my house down. I was lucky enough to get this job after being out of the workforce for so long. Since I had Henry, this is my only work reference. So even if I do want to find another job somewhere else,
It'll be your word against his.
yeah.
It just makes me so mad how commonplace this kind of abuse is. It's not fair.
Yeah. And it really sucks that just reporting this whole situation is going to put the burden on you to somehow prove it.
Yep.
The onus always seems to land on the victim. I was 16. You know, the worst part was telling my mum. Like, I made a police report, so they came to the house to take my statement, and afterwards she banned me from doing anything on my own. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to go to a friend's house unless she was around to drive me. I couldn't catch a train anywhere. I couldn't even leave to walk Hunter. I had no freedom.
Surely she didn't blame you.
I think she was trying to protect me, but it felt so unfair that I was being punished. And I never got to do half the things that my brothers did. I just missed out on so much. And her reason was always the same. Things are different for you, and that's the way it is.
Oh, that sucks, Rose. You didn't do anything wrong.
I was going from one side of the park to another. I don't know. Does society reward you for taking precautions? I feel like we're fed this fantasy that if we stick to the path and we are quiet, polite, good girls, that we will be safe. I just keep thinking, what would he have done to me?
Jeez, this world is just full of predators. Strangers, co-workers.
Family members? I guess you could say that there are a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. More often than not, it happens somewhere close to home. And it's not just strangers that make you feel so small.
Merry Christmas, darling!
Merry Christmas. Good, how are you? Please help me.
Oh, come in. Let's go. Come on in.
Just place it here.
Oh, thank you for the cake, Jess.
That's alright.
Gifts go under the Christmas tree.
Yep, no
And
worries.
please don't let the dog go near the presents. Just help yourself with some champagne. It's in the fridge. I'm so excited today. Everyone's coming this year. Oh yes. Uncle Marcus is here too. They're all out the back.
I never said anything. I have no idea if he even remembers. I was so afraid it would happen again. I couldn't trust anyone. For so long, I felt like every man I walked past on the street with were no longer an innocent stranger.
So I'm not the only one.
Where is it that we can feel safe, hey? With all these wolves.
Is there any way that you could maybe...
No, not now. I've lived with this secret for too long. If I were to bring it up now, my family would be torn apart. I don't know how I could handle seeing how it would divide them. I don't want to know which of my relatives would believe me, or who would call me a liar. I'm sure someone would try and convince me that I must be remembering things wrong. But I know what happened. But you wanted to discuss your decision, Kelly?
I want to be a good example for Lizzie and Henry. I do. If I send Lizzie out into a world full of predators having done nothing, then I will have failed her. But I have no proof. And if I lose my job, then how on earth am I going to take care of my kids? And Henry already thinks so little of me since the divorce.
No, I'm sure he doesn't.
He does. I mean, it's okay, but... You know, he's young, he doesn't understand, he just wants to blame someone. So, you know what, I'd much rather he blame me than blame himself. But I'm also worried because I don't want him to have a skewed attitude towards women.
Kelly, you're a great mum. And the amount of thought you're putting into this decision is proof.
I just resent the idea that we're cautionary tales. I spoke up and was punished, and I wouldn't change my decision, but I wouldn't wish for anyone to have to go through the repercussions of making that choice.
I didn't speak up as a child, and the consequences still haunt me. I choose not to speak up now to keep my family together. You are not alone with this. Whatever you choose to do, Kelly, we are here for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I know how lucky I am. You know, most women have not been granted the career opportunities that I have since I've had kids. Do I owe it to them to speak up, to say something?
No. You don't owe anyone anything. Your boss owes you a safe working environment, and Nathaniel owes you the respect of a co-worker.
There's also the all too real possibility that you're not the only one at the firm to have experienced this.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what the right thing to do is. I think I just needed some reassurance that I wasn't taking things too far.
Are you kidding? Why would you ever believe that?
I don't know.
Look, what he did to you was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that. But I think somehow, deep down, I actually thought it was my fault. Come on, Lizzie. Time for bed.
What's the matter, Mum?
Nothing. Guess I'm just a little sad for Little Red Riding Hood.
It's just a story though, right, Mum?
Yeah.